It's Nolan. Now, before we get started, make sure y'all hitting that like button. Make sure y'all sharing it on your respective platforms. Let somebody know what we're doing today. Now, let's get into the show. Man, it's family, over fame, get the money, that's why we came. But the world, these niggas lame. Straight out the trench, it never changed. You can't ride up in my lane. Honor my niggas whenever I speak. A hustle each day of the week. Honor my wife and my son. I can't hang with no sucker. These niggas be weak. Chasing these bras, popping your guns on the cover. These niggas be free. Talking that shit, but ain't crossing the street of my city. We said you sweet. Minding my business, I stay on my toes. I'm making my way to my goals. Counting these figures, I swear I can't count on my fingers the way I be flipping these flows. Southside nigga with a bankroll. Popped off in the game like Waco. Be the rule, I'm feeling like Draco. Shit, I might be the iller from Clayco. Straight up beside the Riverdale Raider. Where I be pulling them capers, pulling your car. Pull up in front of your yard if ever you show on my paper. Let it be known I'm a real one. Like a Leah, I'm one in a million. I can't listen to rap, I don't feel them. Got me switching them colors, chameleon. Cash on the table, spinning fast like a dreidel. Popping tags with no labels, I can't play about my payroll. Hungry than the motherfucker, still ain't even full yet. Grinding on these bitches, clocking riches, straight up out the shit. What's going on, beautiful people? It's the kid J Nolan here. Welcome back to another episode of Inside the Industry, your number one source for music, entertainment, commentary, and breakdowns. Hope everyone's doing well out there this evening. This is my final video of the day. And I want to start it by saying hip-hop media is in the fucking gutter. It is in the shitter. It is going to waste. Okay? I had to get that out. I'm sorry. What you want me to do? I'm sorry. So we got Elliott Wilson. Elliott Wilson, I hope you understand who you really are. Linking with DJ Vlad. The original DJ that don't spin. The DJ that stopped spinning. The DJ that won't spin. The DJ that won't spin, senior. Elliott Wilson done joined Vlad over on VLADTV. And they got a new interview out with Hit Boy, no less. Hit Boy, you know I fuck with you. You got one of the better albums that I've heard this year. Success is a dirty word. You did your fucking thing with that album. Why go on Vlad TV, bro? Why? Okay, so we got this fucking mashup that don't make no goddamn sense on paper. But unfortunately, that is the world that we exist in right now in 2026. As the year is about to enter fall season, before it comes to a close, we've got so much confusion going on. Nothing seems to make fucking sense. The world is at disarray. The country is in the ass phase. They finna ship goddamn 600 million pounds of fucked up beef over here. We got food recalls coming out this bitch every time I blink my eyes. Salad ain't safe. Meat ain't safe. Eggs ain't safe. Yeah, it's finna be forced cannibalism out this bitch. It's a human safe, motherfucker. And we got niggas out here playing theyself to the left despite everything that they've done. Ah, boy. So today it broke news that this collaboration was a thing. Interestingly enough, Vlad, who typically doesn't even show himself as he conducts the interview, is seen in the frame, sitting right next to Elliott Wilson in what looks like a motherfucking interrogation going on with Hit Boy as they talk about his career. In the video, or at least the snippet that's out there, there's a portion
of the video in which Hit Boy basically details that him and Nas are not on the same page. Okay? So the chances of us ever hearing another Nas Hit Boy collaboration seems to be slim to none. He says he doesn't plan on working with Nas ever again, despite the fact that they made 6 albums together and won a Grammy together and successfully, revamped Nas into, a force in the 2020s. They did that together. He didn't go into detail as to why or what it was. Normally, situations like this revolve around money. That's what I would assume. But out of respect, I won't put my own spin on that. I'll just say they not working. They not seeing eye to eye, which is disheartening as well. But the bigger question at hand for me is, what the fuck is going on, Elliott? Now, I know, respectfully, you were going through some health issues. I'm glad that you're doing better. Glad to see you back outside because you took some time to recover, right? It wasn't that long ago we learned that you were in the process of, new life, new child. Salute to that. Congratulations. Inevitably, we got to make money out here. We got to make a living. We got to provide. I understand that as a man, as a father. I get it. But why Vlad? That's the question. Now, Vlad got bread. He talks about it all the time. You let him talk long enough, he'll start talking about all his investments, all his properties, all his business ventures. He will tell you. He will interrupt an artist in the middle of talking about their own success and start doing that shit if you ever seen one of his interviews. Ultimately, I think that's what's going on. But at what cost, Elliott? Didn't you get the fucking Source? Weren't you like part of the Source era, getting that shit popping? Double XL popping, Rap Radar popping, Big Picture popping? You know what I mean? It's not a good look, man. I'd rather see. Then you got motherfucking Savon out here saying you ain't paid him. Savon said, man, Elliott Wilson started his own show. I was overtaken by the ambition. I wanted to be a part of it, working with a legend in journalism. I brought my team, my staff, my people, my studio, did multiple episodes, and then my whole staff went unpaid. You ain't never paid me back for covering your shit. The fuck's going on, man? This shit is not looking good. Shit is not looking good. So let's go ahead and pull up the clip where all of this was revealed, shall we? So Hip Hop Clip shared this piece. It says, legendary producer Hit Boy sits with journalist Elliott Wilson and YouTuber Vlad. Nah, the DJ that won't spin. He talks about working with Nas on so many projects and not speaking to him in over 3 years. There's a lot of reasons, but it's not something I want to get into. It's pretty deep, but respect to what we did get accomplished. Full video on YouTube, they say. Damn.
I ain't spoke to Nas in 3 years. We did 80 songs in 3 years, nigga.
Wow.
I haven't spoke to Nas.
You guys went on a run. How many albums?
We did 6 albums, 80 songs
I
in
still
3
can't
years.
believe you did that.
6
Produced
albums.
every single song on
When we would go,
album that won a Grammy.
Because Vlad, you remember we would go years like we can't get Nas to make an album. There would be like all the controversy about where's,
right.
you know.
I got to put this out here, right? Because can't do this interview without mentioning this.
Let's do it.
For a long time, I used to say that after Illmatic,
And out of them 6, what we get 4 of them? Because we got King's Disease 1 through 3, right? And then Magic.
Nas was the worst beat picker of all time.
Oh, you started that. You
I started that.
culture.
When you see that, it came from this guy. Because I was just frustrated. I was frustrated album after album. He had his moments, but I felt like The magic from Illmatic, which is one of my favorite albums, period.
Yeah.
He couldn't quite match that after.
Do you think he stopped? Because with Illmatic, he had like the great producers, East Coast producers of that time.
Yeah.
Premier, Large Professor. Did you think he stopped like really collaborating producers and trusting producers? Like in a way, he finally probably did with you.
We did a lot of great work, but I don't see us working again. You know,
Really?
Yeah, for sure.
Was there a reason why you're not working again?
I mean, it's a lot of reasons, you know what I mean? But it's something I just really don't want to dig too deep in because the shit is just like pretty deep, you know what I mean? But it's like, you know, respect to what we did get accomplished in 3 years.
Damn. That's disappointing, man. Now, who knows what the issue is? Again, I would assume money, but he said it's a lot of different reasons. You know, so I can't even really begin to speculate, right? And Hit Boy is also, you know, he was working with Rock Nation. They helped him get out of a bad pub deal that he was in for his entire career. But, you know, no beef there. He's not with Rock Nation anymore, but he salutes him every opportunity he gets. So apparently that's not bad blood. But this pairing up top, Vlad and Elliott. What the fuck is going on, man? Is this supposed to be the new rap radar? Where's B-Dot? B-Dot been out here looking crazy on his own too. Putting out these stupid ass lists. Talking about who the best rappers right now, putting niggas who can't even rap on the goddamn list. What the hell is going on, man? Everything is just discombobulated. Got me fucked up. It gotta be the bread, dog. It got to be the bread. Vlad must have gave him the offer he couldn't fucking refuse, man. If he was out here paying Boosie, what, 20, 30,000 a interview? What is he giving Elliott to come sit down and partner with him? Because it ain't gonna be about views. Elliott's not gonna bring in the views. Elliott brings journalistic background, actual experience, you know, getting artists in their element and getting them to talk. But as y'all can see, once again, Vlad took over the motherfucker. Just that minute and a half clip, Vlad took 45 seconds to take credit for a narrative that had been out about Nas since damn near 1999. And he want to jump in and say, I was the originator of that whole nigga. Yeah, that wasn't your thoughts, nigga. That was the thoughts of the people that was really listening to Nas. The fuck? Niggas knew what it was. You want to jump in and start taking credit for some shit that niggas was already thinking. I was the one who came out and said, man, fuck what you was thinking and saying. Nigga. You better tell DJ Ski to come goddamn give his opinion on some shit, not Vlad. You was a mashup nigga. Anyway. Elliott, what's going on, man? I'm sure there's like a radio station with a video component that would love to hire you, man. Put you on a good salary, man. Shoot you right up the ranks, man. Not Vlad, though. Not this motherfucker who been selling out the culture for fucking going on 2 decades. The very culture that you and your journalistic work helped build. That ain't it, man. And again, I understand. Gotta make the moolah. Gotta provide for the family. Gotta do your thing. What we think about it don't matter, right? But this is content. This is entertainment. This is something to be consumed. How people feel about that ties directly to how long you're going to be in your position. How you're going to be able to produce numbers that Vlad feels is adequate enough to justify to continue paying you. As we see him cut motherfuckers off his platform. What's the long game? you've been in this a long time, man. Like, we would love to see you flourishing on your own accord. You know what I'm saying? And it don't take a lot. I mean, shit, man. I'm sitting here in front of my motherfucking laptop. I got an extra Muse. I got a motherfucking pocket, you know what I mean? Pocket 3, couple ring lights in this, you know what I mean? And we getting this shit popping. I got a mixer. I'd rather see you here. But I know, of course, it ain't gonna get you the guaranteed check for the content. You know what I mean? But fuck. You know what I'm saying? Where's the Elliott? Because I know you had the Elliott Wilson experience. But who's running that channel? Where's the content on that channel, man? I'm sure it got monetized within them first few episodes. Damn, not even. The show was hosted on fucking damn, it was hosted with Hip Hop DX. And Hip Hop DX is no more. So Hip Hop DX got a whole ass channel with 1.6 million subscribers and no content going out. The bigger picture no longer hasn't been posted in 8 months. What the fuck, man? I'm gonna take this conversation off Elliott, but this is what happens in taking the check. Everybody's not an entrepreneur. Everybody is not a, ground level builder. Some people, are the specialists that you bring in when you're building something. There's nothing wrong with that, right? But as I'm sitting here and I'm taking all this information in, it's like, damn, why doesn't bro have his own thing? He should have been built in the last 20. Why isn't Rap Radar still a thing? Fuck if B-Dot is with you. Rap Radar was your calling card. It was their title deal, this deal. What's the paperwork on that? I would revive Rap Radar. That would be me. Whether B-Dot show up or not, motherfucker, I got relationships. You know what I'm saying? It gotta be something, not Vlad. Now, if this is just like a one-off, boom, boom, I need a check. Boom, boom, I'm gonna do 4-5 interviews with you. I'm getting out there, and then I'm let a nigga know. You follow me. I'm not here to disparage you. I'm just giving real talk as a nigga that's consumed damn near every era of your career from the outside looking in. As a little nigga who's now grown. So don't think, you know what I mean? I ain't shitting on you. But it got to be a bigger play here. I refuse to believe it ain't a bigger play here, man. Get with fucking Joe. I don't consume the Joe Budden podcast. But go over, fly out to New York, sit with Ian. I don't even fuck with Ian. But I'd rather you build something with Ian than build something with Vlad. And they two symptoms of the same motherfucking illness. But I would respect it more with Ian. You know what I mean? What the fuck going on, man? And then every time somebody asks, hey, is the bigger picture coming back? The answer, nope, 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 nope. Okay, that might have been the IP of Hip Hop DX. Y'all can't come back and do some shit again? I know it's probably expensive to rent out a studio and do all that shit. So don't. Somebody got to have a crib with a fucking basement. Get the equipment. Go in on it together. 33 and a third. I got 5, you got 5, you got 5. Just get started. We'll build everything else up. But Vlad, when I say 5, I mean $5 grand. I don't know, man. Shit. And for those viewing me as I'm talking, I'm just firing off right now. I don't typically do this. But you know, I don't have no stake in Elliott. I know everybody don't like Elliott. He said some bozo shit over the course of the last few years. He said bozo shit to get, you know, some of his recent platforms off the ground, to get shit rocking, and then he figured it out. You know what I mean? But I don't want to see you go out like that. Not as a nigga who used to read the fucking YN editorial every month, popping that shit every month. Nah, man. But anyway, I wish you the best, bro. Seriously. All jokes aside, all bullshit aside, I wish you the best. And I hope you can figure it out, man. That's where I'm going to leave it. Let me know what y'all think down below in the comments. Be sure to like and share this video. If this is your first time seeing me on YouTube, go ahead and subscribe to the channel. Coming inside, I'll see y'all in a minute, man. Peace.
Yeah, family over fame in this bitch, yeah. The glory of living righteous is setting in. My street knowledge and education's a perfect blend. Young mogul, independent, I've been setting trends. The first one from my family to be faithfully wed. Fuck niggas and the horses that they riding on. I see this shit from all angles like a polygon. I'm never politicking, the drama be piling on. Father and great son acknowledged like I'm Bobby Bonds. Conversation with my lady about the paper route. 5-6 bank accounts, every day I make it count. They down talking my commentary for hating now. Well, I can take it cause I'm bodying your favorite now, please. I could do this shit in my sleep. I been writing for these niggas, y'all read it and weep. I been fighting these niggas if you speak on the street. I'll turn your birthday party into New Year's Eve. Don't let me take it there. We ain't playing fair. This the ATL, Southside nigga moving furniture like Wayfair. Life on hold, no insurance for your health care. Lifeline gone, so you wanna be a millionaire? Well, let me tell you about this world I built. The women I dodged, the niggas that I ran for filth. The sympathy cause consulting for the stacks I built. I had to